The drama surrounding Erika Kirk has reached a whole new level after Charlie's parents filed for custody of her children, leaving fans and the entertainment world shocked. This explosive move exposes questions about Erika's ability to parent, her personal decisions, and the consequences of her public controversies. Social media erupted immediately as news spread, with fans dissecting every detail, speculating on motivations, and debating the morality of the situation. The story has become a central topic of conversation, with audiences questioning whether Erika has truly lived up to the responsibilities of motherhood. Charlie's parents stepping in adds a shocking twist, intensifying scrutiny on Erika's personal life, while fueling rumors that have been circulating for years. The situation is more than just a custody battle, it's a public examination of her character, her choices, and how personal actions can have profound consequences in the spotlight. As this story unfolds, fans, media outlets, and commentators alike are weighing in, analyzing every legal filing, social media post, and public statement. Stay tuned as we break down all the shocking details, the fallout, and the reactions from Erika, Charlie's parents, and everyone involved in this explosive custody controversy. The controversy surrounding Erika Kirk reached a new level of intensity after Charlie's parents filed for custody of her children, leaving fans and the entertainment world in disbelief. For years, Erika's personal life had been a source of scrutiny, with rumors and allegations circulating online. Yet, this legal move elevated the situation from speculation to a tangible, high-stakes conflict that directly impacted her role as a mother. News of the custody filing immediately dominated social media platforms, with fans dissecting every detail, questioning Erika's parenting, and debating the motivations behind Charlie's parents' decision. The situation quickly became a lightning rod for discussion about family responsibility, accountability, and public perception, with Erika now facing criticism, not only from the media, but also from her own extended family and a growing base of concerned fans. Sources close to Charlie's family explained that the decision to seek custody was not made lightly. Years of observation, concern over the children's well-being, and repeated incidents of Erika's questionable behavior reportedly led them to believe that intervention was necessary. These insiders suggested that the filing was intended to protect the children, ensure stability in their upbringing, and hold Erika accountable for actions that may have negatively impacted her parenting. Legal experts explained that while custody battles are always complex, when grandparents step in, it often signals deep-seated concern about the child's welfare and the ability of the parent to provide a safe, stable environment. The news that Charlie's parents were taking such a dramatic step shocked the public, raising questions about Erika's conduct and the circumstances that prompted this unprecedented move. Social media erupted with polarized opinions almost immediately. Some fans expressed outrage at Erika, citing this legal filing as confirmation of her failures as a mother. Clips, screenshots, and viral posts circulated rapidly, dissecting every detail of her life and her past controversies. Discussions about responsibility, accountability, and morality dominated comment sections, while memes and viral reactions further amplified the public scrutiny. On the other side, some supporters defended Erika, arguing that custody battles are complex, and that media portrayal rarely reflects the full reality of a family situation. Nevertheless, the consensus was clear: this legal action had irrevocably shifted the narrative, casting Erika under an intense spotlight that questioned her parenting and personal decisions in ways she had never experienced before. The media's response was equally intense. Entertainment news outlets, talk shows, and celebrity blogs quickly ran stories analyzing the custody filing, providing timelines of Erika's behavior, and speculating on the potential outcomes. Analysts highlighted the stakes involved, noting that such public exposure can have serious consequences for both reputation and personal life. They discussed the legal implications of grandparents seeking custody, emphasizing the seriousness of the situation. Coverage also explored how Erika's history of controversial behavior, including prior public scandals, could factor into legal proceedings and shape public perception. Every statement, social media post, and appearance by Erika or Charlie's family became fodder for discussion, further magnifying the pressure on her and ensuring that the controversy remained at the forefront of celebrity news. Sources close to Erika revealed that she was facing immense emotional stress as the news broke. Friends described her as overwhelmed and frustrated, struggling to navigate the dual challenges of public scrutiny and the legal ramifications of the custody filing. The emotional toll was compounded by the fact that the situation involved her children, raising fears about how this conflict might affect their well-being. Erika reportedly sought advice from legal experts, PR consultants, and close friends to determine how best to respond without further damaging her image or her relationship with her children. The situation highlighted the complexity of public and private life intertwining, especially when personal mistakes are magnified by media coverage and social media commentary. Fans also closely analyzed the potential motivations behind Charlie's parents' decision. Many speculated that the move was partly driven by genuine concern for the children and partly influenced by public perception, with the family wanting to ensure that the children were seen as protected and cared for amidst growing online discussions about Erika's behavior. Others argued that the legal filing was a way to publicly shame Erika, holding her accountable in the court of public opinion before legal proceedings could even unfold. Regardless of the underlying motives, the effect was undeniable. Erika was placed under a microscope, with every action scrutinized, every statement evaluated, and every past controversy revisited to assess her suitability as a parent. The legal implications of the filing added another layer of tension. Experts noted that grandparents seeking custody is not common, but it is legally permissible under circumstances where a child's safety or well-being is in question. These proceedings can be lengthy and emotionally taxing, often involving investigations into the parent's lifestyle, living conditions, and history of behavior. Legal analysts suggested that Erika could face significant challenges in defending her parental rights, particularly if the court determines that the grandparents' involvement is in the best interest of the children. The gravity of the situation, combined with the public exposure, underscored the seriousness of the allegations and the high stakes involved for all parties. By the end of Part 1, it was clear that Erika Kirk was facing one of the most intense moments of her life, both personally and publicly. The custody filing by Charlie's parents had not only questioned her parenting ability, but also exposed her to unprecedented levels of scrutiny, judgment, and potential legal consequences. Fans, media, and analysts were deeply engaged, and the story promised to evolve as the legal battle unfolded. Reactions were aired, and further details emerged about the circumstances leading up to this shocking decision. The stage was set for an ongoing drama that would test Erika's resilience, her ability to respond under pressure, and her relationship with both her children and her extended family. The fallout from Charlie's parents' filing for custody of Erika Kirk's children quickly intensified, creating a maelstrom of public discussion, social media debates, and media scrutiny. Part 2 delves deeper into the unfolding drama, exploring the legal, personal, and emotional consequences Erika faced, as well as how the public and media continued to dissect every angle of the situation. The story had moved beyond simple gossip. It had become a full-blown examination of Erika's role as a mother, her decisions, and the impact of her actions on her children's lives. According to sources close to the family, the decision to seek custody was motivated by ongoing concerns about Erika's lifestyle and her ability to provide a stable environment for her children. Over time, Charlie's parents reportedly observed patterns of behavior that they believed could be harmful to the kids' development and well-being. These concerns ranged from questionable associations, inconsistent routines, and public controversies that often placed Erika in the media spotlight, to instances of erratic decision-making that could negatively affect her children. The filing of the custody petition was described as a last resort, taken only after multiple attempts to address these issues privately. Fans and social media users reacted almost immediately. Online communities exploded with conversations dissecting Erika's past behavior, parenting style, and public image. Critics argued that this filing validated years of suspicion that Erika was not fulfilling her responsibilities as a mother. Memes, videos, and commentary flooded platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, amplifying the humiliation she was experiencing. Some of the discourse was harsh, with commenters questioning her judgment, her priorities, and even her character. On the other side, Erika still had a base of supporters who defended her, suggesting that the custody filing might be influenced by public pressure or family politics rather than actual evidence of negligence. Nevertheless, the public scrutiny created a nearly impossible environment for her, where every action was observed, judged, and used as ammunition for criticism. Media coverage escalated the tension further. News outlets ran detailed analyses of Erika's life, cataloging controversies, social media behavior, and previous incidents that could be interpreted as irresponsible. Talk shows and celebrity blogs debated the potential outcomes of the custody proceedings, with legal experts breaking down what Erika might face if the court found the grandparents' case compelling. Analysts highlighted that public perception was now intertwined with legal considerations, creating a situation where Erika's image could influence the court of public opinion, even as the legal case moved forward. Coverage often framed her as a cautionary tale, exploring how personal choices, public behavior, and family dynamics intersect to create serious consequences in both private and public life. Behind the scenes, Erika reportedly experienced significant emotional turmoil. Friends and insiders described her as frustrated, anxious, and deeply concerned about the future of her children. The combination of public scrutiny, social media attacks, and legal pressure placed an immense emotional burden on her. She reportedly sought legal counsel, public relations advice, and support from close confidants to navigate the crisis. Sources suggested that she was considering every possible strategy to retain custody, protect her reputation, and demonstrate her capabilities as a mother. Despite her efforts, the weight of public criticism and familial conflict added a layer of stress that many observers noted could have long-lasting emotional consequences. Charlie's parents, meanwhile, remained resolute. Sources indicated that they were motivated by a genuine concern for the children, prioritizing their safety and stability over family politics or public image. Their actions reflected a willingness to take bold steps in what they believed were the best interests of the children. Analysts emphasized that while the move was legally permissible, it was also socially and emotionally complex, as it brought family tensions into the public eye and challenged Erika's autonomy as a parent. The grandparents' decision demonstrated how deeply familial concern can manifest when a child's well-being is perceived to be at risk, creating a highly charged situation for all involved. The custody battle also sparked broader discussions about motherhood, responsibility, and accountability in the public eye. Fans debated whether Erika's actions and lifestyle choices justified intervention by family members, or whether the scrutiny she faced was an extension of media sensationalism. Conversations touched on societal expectations of mothers, the pressures of celebrity parenting, and the blurred lines between public perception and reality. Some argued that Erika's past controversies, amplified by social media, unfairly influenced public opinion and created a hostile environment that made defending herself even more challenging. Others insisted that accountability and child welfare should always take precedence over public sympathy or celebrity status, framing the custody filing as a necessary and justified action. As Part 2 progressed, the legal implications of the filing became clearer. Experts highlighted that grandparents seeking custody must demonstrate compelling reasons for intervention, often requiring extensive evidence of the parents' inability to provide a stable environment. This could include documentation of inconsistent parenting, unsafe conditions, or patterns of behavior deemed detrimental to the children. Analysts noted that Erika's public controversies and lifestyle choices could be scrutinized as part of the legal proceedings, adding further pressure and stakes to the situation. Every social media post, public appearance, and past incident could potentially influence both legal outcomes and public perception, creating a situation where Erika faced scrutiny on multiple fronts simultaneously. By the end of Part 2, it was evident that Erika Kirk's situation was more complex than a standard custody dispute. The combination of public humiliation, family intervention, and legal ramifications created a high-pressure environment that tested her resilience, decision-making, and emotional strength. Fans remained intensely engaged, media coverage intensified, and the unfolding drama promised more developments in the days and weeks to come. Erika's story had become a focal point for discussions about family, responsibility, and accountability, raising questions that went far beyond her personal circumstances and resonated with audiences on a broader cultural level. The custody battle surrounding Erika Kirk escalated further as details continued to emerge, revealing the depth of the conflict between her and Charlie's parents. By Part 3, it was clear that this was not merely a legal confrontation, it was a full-scale public examination of Erika's parenting, character, and decision-making. The legal proceedings, public scrutiny, and media coverage combined to create an environment where every choice Erika made was dissected, analyzed, and criticized, amplifying both the personal and professional consequences of the situation. Sources close to the family indicated that tensions had reached a boiling point. Charlie's parents were reportedly determined to secure custody, citing ongoing concerns about the children's safety, emotional well-being, and stability. Insiders suggested that they had attempted multiple interventions over time, but Erika's responses, or lack thereof, had prompted them to escalate the matter legally. This step, they believed, was necessary not only for the children's welfare, but also to ensure accountability. The filing effectively painted a picture of a parent whose personal decisions and public controversies had created instability, raising questions about her capacity to prioritize her children's needs above her own interests. Public reaction to the custody filing intensified even further. Fans, influencers, and media personalities flooded social media platforms with commentary, speculation, and judgments. Some condemned Erika for her perceived failings as a mother, interpreting the filing as undeniable evidence of neglect or irresponsibility. Critics dissected her past behavior, from viral controversies to personal choices, suggesting that her lifestyle was incompatible with responsible parenting. Others defended Erika, arguing that legal action by grandparents does not automatically reflect inadequacy on the part of the parent, and that there may be other factors influencing the situation. Regardless of perspective, the public discourse ensured that Erika's reputation and personal life remained under intense scrutiny, with every action amplified and every statement analyzed. Media coverage played a significant role in shaping the narrative. Entertainment outlets and celebrity news programs examined the custody filing in detail, highlighting the legal framework, the stakes involved, and the potential outcomes. Analysts explored the implications for Erika's public image, emphasizing that the combination of legal proceedings and social media condemnation could have long-lasting effects on both her personal and professional life. Legal experts noted that grandparents seeking custody is relatively rare and usually indicative of serious concerns about the child's welfare. As such, Erika faced the dual challenge of defending her parental rights in court while simultaneously managing the public relations battle unfolding in real time. The coverage also speculated on how the court might view her past controversies, and whether they could influence judicial decisions, further adding pressure to an already tense situation. Inside Erika's personal circle, emotions ran high. Friends described her as anxious, overwhelmed, and frustrated, struggling to navigate the scrutiny and criticism while preparing for the legal battle ahead. She reportedly spent hours consulting with legal experts, public relations advisors, and close confidants, strategizing about how to defend her custody rights and maintain her image. Sources indicated that she was acutely aware of how public perception could affect the proceedings, creating additional stress beyond the legal arguments themselves. The situation underscored the challenges faced by public figures, where private conflicts are inextricably linked to media narratives and audience judgment, turning personal struggles into spectacles for public consumption. Charlie's parents, meanwhile, remained focused on their goal. Sources suggested that their strategy involved presenting evidence of stability, safety, and emotional support for the children, while also highlighting concerns about Erika's past choices and public behavior. The grandparents were portrayed as unwavering in their mission to protect the children, demonstrating the lengths to which family members may go when they perceive a threat to a child's well-being. Their actions sparked both praise and criticism, with some viewing them as heroes safeguarding the children and others questioning whether the move was influenced by ego, reputation, or personal grievances. Regardless, their involvement intensified the stakes, turning what might have been a private dispute into a highly publicized legal and familial drama. As the story unfolded, it also sparked broader discussions about motherhood, accountability, and the pressures of celebrity life. Fans and commentators debated whether Erika's public behavior and personal choices justified intervention, or whether she was being unfairly judged due to her visibility and past controversies. Conversations about the responsibilities of parents, the role of extended family, and the influence of media narratives became central to public discourse. The custody battle became more than a single family issue. It was a reflection of societal expectations, public scrutiny, and the complex interplay between private behavior and public perception. Erika's situation highlighted how celebrity culture can amplify personal conflicts, making private challenges both public and consequential. The unfolding drama also had implications for Erika's children. Experts emphasized that custody disputes, especially those involving public exposure, can be emotionally challenging for children, potentially affecting their sense of stability and security. Insiders suggested that Charlie's parents were seeking to minimize emotional disruption for the children by advocating for a structured, stable environment, while Erika reportedly struggled to balance her public persona with her responsibilities as a mother. The dynamic underscored the central issue at stake, ensuring the children's well-being amidst a conflict driven by both familial concern and public spectacle. By the end of Part 3, it was clear that Erika Kirk's situation represented a multifaceted crisis. The custody filing by Charlie's parents had created a perfect storm of legal challenges, public scrutiny, and familial tension. Erika faced a high-stakes battle to defend her rights as a mother while contending with criticism that questioned her character, judgment, and parenting capabilities. Fans remained deeply engaged, media coverage continued to dissect developments, and the story's ripple effects touched broader discussions about responsibility, accountability, and the consequences of personal choices in the public eye. The stage was set for continued drama, with every court date, public appearance, or social media post potentially reshaping the narrative. Erika's journey in defending her children's custody rights would test her resilience, emotional fortitude, and ability to navigate complex personal and legal challenges. At the same time, Charlie's parents' unwavering stance demonstrated the power of familial intervention when children's welfare is perceived to be at risk. This conflict, already highly publicized, promised further twists, revelations, and consequences, keeping fans, media, and the public captivated as the story unfolded. The custody battle between Erika Kirk and Charlie's parents is one of the most shocking stories in celebrity news right now, and it's sparking conversations everywhere. This isn't just about headlines, it's about real consequences for children, family dynamics, and personal responsibility. What do you think about Charlie's parents filing for custody? Was it the right move to protect the kids? Or should Erika have been given more support to navigate her challenges? Your opinion matters, and we want to hear it. Join the conversation in the comments, and let us know where you stand. Are you Team Erika, believing she deserves a chance to prove herself, or Team Charlie's parents, prioritizing the safety and stability of the children? How do you feel about celebrities' private lives being exposed to the public, especially when children are involved? Sharing your thoughts helps create a space for discussion, allowing fans and viewers to weigh in on one of the most controversial family disputes in recent times. Your voice is part of the story now. Don't forget to like this video if you found our breakdown informative, and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive updates, insider details, and full coverage of celebrity scandals. By subscribing, you'll stay ahead of every new development, from legal updates to reactions from Erika, Charlie's family, and the wider public. Turn on notifications to ensure you never miss an update, keeping you informed about one of the most talked about stories involving parenting, accountability, and celebrity drama. Subscribing also gives you access to a community of viewers who are as invested in the story as you are. Finally, share this video with friends, family, and anyone who follows celebrity news closely. The more people that join the conversation, the richer and more insightful the discussion becomes. Your engagement helps shape public understanding, sparks dialogue, and ensures that all perspectives are heard. Comment, like, subscribe, and share to become part of the unfolding story surrounding Erika Kirk and the custody battle that has left fans and media stunned. Every opinion counts, and together we can analyze, debate, and follow every twist and turn of this high-stakes family drama.